darlings. How are you today? I hope you are doing wonderful, fabulous, and so very blessed. Today, I want to welcome you to another Design With Me video. Today, we're going to be doing a surplice studded top. I really like the studded tops that we did last time, and I love some bling. So I want to add some bling to these tops. Now these tops we did this actual top before, but before we did it with a animal print. And this time I'm going to do solid colors. And last time we did the top, we added flutter sleeves. This time it's going to be sleeveless. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, all right. Let me put my glasses on. Okay, so we are going to do these tops. Well, this top over here, because I'm only going to do the front. Okay. Yes. And we did this one before. We're going to do it a little different this time. And I am going to do 6 different colors, but I already figured out the colors ahead of time because if I didn't, we would be here forever. Okay. So yeah, I figured out the colors that I want ahead of time and wrote them down. So the video won't be like an hour long. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this. And let's see. Now let's open up the symbols panel. And I'm going to open up the rhinestone and nail heads that I did. Okay. Yes. And let's see. I started to do these, but I think I'm going to do that on a different video. So we're just going to do the nail heads for this one. Yeah, okay. All right. Let me zoom in some. So let's see. I think I just want to do them on, I don't think I want to do it around the sleeve, just the front and the bands in the middle. Okay. So I'm going to do the 8mm one. I think that one is the perfect size. Let's see, because I think the 10 might be a little too big. Let me see. 10 might be a little too big. Well, no, I think I'll stick with the 8mm. I think I'll stick with that. Yeah, let's stick with the 8mm. Yeah. I don't want them too close together. I actually made a top like this like years ago. It was similar to this one and it has studs on it. And I think I want to make another one because it was really nice. Now these I'm going to have to just eyeball because when you do a line, it works better when you're doing like a straight line up and down or, you know, side to side. But see, this is like at an angle. And anytime I've tried to do a line when it's at an angle, it really doesn't work. So we're just going to kind of eyeball this. I mean, this is not to scale, so, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but, you know. Yes, so how are you guys doing? I hope you are someplace warm. It is freezing here in Jersey, honey. It's like 30 degrees. It's snowing right now, actually. And it's so cold. I have this big chunky sweater on that's like oversized, making my shoulders look really broad. My shoulders are not this broad, but yes, it's nice and warm, so that's what matters. And I'm actually still a little chilly, but yes, it is so cold. But the snow, it's only a little bit of snow. It's nothing to write home about, because some parts of the country are getting some um, really big amounts of snow. So I definitely won't complain. I think we'll barely get an inch, so it's like nothing to write home about. But I'm really glad I went out yesterday and ran my errands, because it's like 5 days before Christmas, I think. So, and it was crowded yesterday. So I can only imagine what it's like today. Plus, a lot of people are traveling to, go to visit family and friends for the holidays. So, yeah, I know the roads are crazy and airports are crazy. So, yes. Yeah, so we're just going to keep on doing this. And like I said, we're just going to eyeball it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Hmm. I think I'll leave it there because I wouldn't have it too close to the seam. You know what I mean? Because this is where the seam would be. Yeah. Let's see. Let's zoom out and see what that's looking like. Okay. Yeah. This is nice. Okay. Now let's group these together. And that is Control G or Command G if you're on a Mac. Okay. Now this should be a group. Yes. Okay. Now let me mirror image of this. So I just did a mirror image of this, and so we won't have to go through that all over again. And then I'll just, let me see, that was this one. Okay. I think I'll probably stop it right there. Okay. I always forget what ungroup is. Shift Control G. I always forget what that one is. It's Shift Control G. Yeah. Okay. And this, I want to move this over a little bit. Okay. And move this one over just a smidge. You know what? Now I kind of feel like I need to move this one down a little bit more. Shift Control G. I remembered it that time. Let me move this one down just a little bit. Yeah. And then I'm probably going to move this other one over. Let me move this one over too. and down a little bit. Okay. This one. And didn't I just say it's like doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want it to be too off, you know what I mean? 'Cause it was a little bit too off. Okay. Group these back again. Now, ungroup these really quickly and move this one down just a little bit to line up. Okay. Let's group these back together. And for the other 5, I am not doing this all over again. We're just going to copy these because that would take all day. I'm going to group these back together. Okay. Yes, now that looks better. That looks better. Okay. Now we're going to add some down here on the waist. Let me zoom in. Oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't do 10. I think 10 would have been too big for like the waist part. Yeah, 10 would have been too big for this. Okay. Now now we can use a line for this one. Let's distribute it evenly first. And let's align it to the center. Okay. I'm going to group this and we're going to just copy. I'm going to align this up again. So this is not going to be perfect, but it's okay. I'm going to align it. And I'm just pressing Alt you see how the arrow changes to like a double arrow? So I'm just pressing Alt to copy everything. Let me see. Oops. Let me see. Trying to think if I should add another one or if that would be too many. Yes. Oops. I was pressing V. Yeah, that might be okay. That might be okay. Yeah, that might be okay. I didn't want it to be too many. And we are going to distribute these evenly. And let's see. Let's do it. And this is aligned to the selection, not to the artboard. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you know what? Let's group these again. I like to have everything um, nice and tidy, you know? Okay. Oh, I like this. Okay, so we don't need the rhinestone and nail head symbols anymore. Um, let's copy this. Let's make some more layers. And we are going to copy this onto the other layers. Like I said, I'm making 6 different colors, so I'm just gonna make 6 tops. And I like my things so organized. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna work with layer 1, and let me open up the color guide. No, is it? Yeah, the color, not the color guide, regular color. And we are going to turn off the embellishments because we are going to do paint bucket. So let's turn off the embellishments and then select the entire design. And we are going to do live paint bucket. And the first color is, let's see what color we want to do first. I wrote everything down. Okay, we're going to do a nice blue. Like the ocean blue. And for the inside, we're going to make it a little bit lighter. Okay. We're going to keep the outlines black. And now let's turn the rhinestones, well, not rhinestones, nail heads back on. Oh, oh yeah, she came out cute. This is like a nice ocean blue. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. And let's see. Again, let's turn off the embellishments. And zoom in so you can see. Okay, so now we're going to do the next color. Okay, let's select this. Okay, and here we go. It took me forever to get this color, guys. Forever. like for real. I kept tweaking it. Okay, let's turn the studs back on. I wasn't sure how this one was going to look because of the lighter color. That's kind of close to like a gold, even though this is like a sand light color. I didn't know how it was going to look with the gold, but I actually really like it. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I like this. Okay. Oh, I forgot I put these all in the same spot. Let me move it over. Okay. And let's again turn off the embellishments. Let's see what color we're gonna do next. You know what? Let's do black because why not? Let's just do black. Um, you know what? Before we do black, let me do um, the outline first. Okay, so now the outline is a different color because then otherwise you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. Okay, let's go back to the main color. And I'm doing live paint bucket. This is black right here, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay. And make the back a different color. Okay, now let's turn the embellishments back on and take a look at that. Oh, yeah. Now let me zoom in so you can see what I did. You see how the outlines are a different color? They were black before, so you wouldn't be able to see it. See how it's all a different color now? Yes. Okay. Thumbs up. Okay, so that was the third one. Now let me see. If I'm gonna do all three. Um, you know what? Let me do the other ones below these. Let's turn these off and let's do the next one. Let's do that below. Okay, and again, we're going to turn off the embellishments. See, it was much easier to just do one and then copy onto the next layer because otherwise I would have had to keep doing this over and over and over again. This makes it so much easier. So much easier. So now this next color we are going to do, let's do a berry pink. Okay. It's so pretty. And background, the inside part of the top, make it lighter with some contrast. Okay, and now we are going to turn the embellishments back on. Yes, I like this. Let's go on to the next one. Move that over. Okay, and let's do the next color. Okay, turn these back on. Oh, I really like it. I really like it. Did I get this one? Oh, wait a minute. I missed one. Just realized I missed part of the color. I should have zoomed in all the way. Let me see. Yeah, I missed part of the color, guys. I didn't realize that. Yeah, over here. I didn't get this part over here. Okay, now it's right. Sometimes you just have to zoom in a little bit closer. Okay, now it's right. Okay. Um, and this color I played around with forever. I mean, forever. It was taking me so long, but I wanted like a nice light green, like a light sage green. Yeah, this one took me forever. That's why I said, let me do this off camera. Make sure I did this one. Mess up again. Yeah, okay. And I love it. When I tell you it took me forever, y'all, you just don't know, honey. Yes. Okay, now let's look at all of them. Let me zoom out some more. So we have the ocean blue. I love. We have like a sand tan color. And we have our basic black that is nowhere near basic. Okay. And then we have our berry pink. And our grape purple. And last but not least, our sagey green. Yes, I like them. So what do you guys think? I hope you like them. I'm gonna straighten these up more, of course. But yes, I love the vibe that they're giving. Absolutely. So what do you guys think? Do you like these? I love the little pop of bling. Yeah, y'all might have to pull out the sewing machine, you guys, because I'm feeling these. Yes, so that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. So I hope you enjoyed this design with me. This was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this. Designing, again, is like my happy place. I love doing this. So, yeah, thank you so much for designing with me, for watching along with me today. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you again for watching. I love you so much. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos. And thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Love you so much. Bye.